1980. Colonel Jacobson's assignments in the operating forces include Rifle Platoon Commander, 81 millimeter Mortar Platoon Commander, Battalion Adjutant, and Company Commander with 3rd Battalion, 7th Marines. Assistant Operations Officer, Plans Officer, and as Commanding Officer for Headquarters Company, 4th Marines. Operations Officer and Logistics Officer for Marine Support Squadron 272. Commanding Officer of the Landing Support Company's 2nd Landing Support Battalion. As for Logistics Officer for MSSG 24, 24th MUSOC. G4 Operations Officer and Deputy Assistant Chief of Staff, G4, 2nd Marine Division. Assistant Chief of Staff for Logistics, 1st Marine Aircraft Wing, Okinawa, Japan. Colonel Jacobson's assignments in the supporting establishment include Series Officer at Marine Corps Recruit Depot, San Diego, California. Executive Officer for Headquarters Company, H&S Battalion, Marine Corps Recruit Depot, San Diego, California. Executive Officer, Recruiting Station, Chicago. Commanding Officer, 2nd Recruit Training Battalion, Marine Corps Recruit Depot, San Diego, California. Command Inspector, Marine Corps Recruit Depot, Parris Island, South Carolina. Colonel Jacobson professional military education include Infantry Officers Course, Logistics Officer Basic Course and Advanced Courses, Amphibious Warfare School, Marine Corps Command and Staff College, the College of Naval Warfare. Colonel Jacobson is married to the former annexed Iraqi of Tonawanda, New York, who is an active duty Marine Lieutenant Colonel. Upon retirement, Colonel Jacobson was settled in Hendersonville, Tennessee, where he would serve his new community as the senior military instructor at Hendersonville High School Marine Corps JROTC program. Colonel Jacobson's personal decorations include Legion of Merit, Defense Meritorious Service Medal, Meritorious Service Medal 3rd Award, Navy and Marine Corps Commendation Medal 2nd Award, and the Navy and Marine Corps Achievement Medal.
Present! Up! Staff, present. Sword.
March to command and review.
Aye, sir. Staff, carry. Sword. Order! Up! Hat! In! Review!
During the passing review, we ask that as the national colors pass before you, please rise. After they have passed, please be seated. The Commander of Troops, Captain Stephen Schultz, and his staff, his company First Sergeant is First Sergeant Peter Pete.
Staff! Aye! Right!
The Paris Island Marine Band, under the direction of Chief Warrant Officer 2 Kristen Flores, the bandmaster is Gunnery Sergeant Jeffrey Fankman, and the drum major Staff Sergeant Travis Antoine. Captain Robert Tartan and graduated Marines of the 1000 series. His series Gunnery Sergeant is Gunnery Sergeant Boris Barreto. The Senior Drill Instructor Platoon 1000 is Staff Sergeant Philip Collins. He is assisted by Drill Instructor Staff Sergeant Johnny Stankus and Sergeant Sebastiano Sino. Ladies and gentlemen, the Honor Platoon for Company A is Platoon 1001, led by Senior Drill Instructor Staff Sergeant Joshua Guffey. He is assisted by Drill Instructors Sergeant Eduardo Garza and Sergeant Corbin Chiquette. The Senior Drill Instructor Platoon 1002 is Sergeant Stephen Youngs. He is assisted by Drill Instructor Sergeant Benjamin Messickman and Sergeant Himel Sepulveda. First Lieutenant Todd Grumble in the graduated Marines of the 1004 series. His series Gunnery Sergeant is Gunnery Sergeant Alejandro Solis. The Senior Drill Instructor Platoon 1004 is Staff Sergeant Zebulon Ping. He is assisted by Drill Instructor Sergeant Nicholas Spangerlock and Sergeant Christopher Woods. The Senior Drill Instructor Platoon 1005 is Staff Sergeant Christopher Farrell. He is assisted by Drill Instructor Staff Sergeant Antonio Del Rio and Sergeant Angel Delgado. The Senior Drill Instructor Platoon 1006 is Staff Sergeant Bradley Chapman. He is assisted by Drill Instructor Staff Sergeant Carlton Coatsum and Sergeant Christopher Thomas.
All right, sir. This concludes this portion of today's ceremony. All right! Rest! Forward! Push!
Ladies and gentlemen, the Marine Corps tradition of every Marine is a rifleman begins at recruit training. Prior to graduation, each Marine undergoes intensive marksmanship instruction and is required to qualify with the M16A2 service rifle, firing a total of 50 rounds from distance of 200, 300, and 500 yards. Physical fitness also plays an important part in the life of every Marine. The spirit and overall physical well-being is instilled and strengthened in every recruit so that it may be carried forward throughout their career as a Marine and beyond. At this time, we will recognize those Marines who qualify with the highest rifle squad at 250 possible points and the highest physical fitness test squad at 300 possible points in the company. The high shooter of Company A with a score of 240 points is PFC Wellica of Platoon 1002. He was trained by PMI Sergeant Souls and coached by Sergeant Torres. The most physically fit Marine of Company A with a score of 300 points is PFC Morgan of Platoon 1001. Ladies and gentlemen, the highest shooter and most physically fit Marine of Company A.
Post! March! Battalion! Attend!
The new Marines carrying the platoon guidons have been selected as the honor graduates for their platoons. They will now retire their guidons.
Guide! Center! March! Present! Get 'em! Order! Get 'em!
The platoon guidons that are about to be retired have been the identification flags of each platoon throughout recruit training. To each, the guidon is a symbol of spirit, dedication, teamwork, and unit identity.
Retire the guidon!
Lieutenant Colonel Michael Stallman, the commanding officer of the 1st Recruit Training Battalion, will present the Honor Graduate Award. He is accompanied by Sergeant Major Scott Booth. Please hold your applause until after all the awards have been presented.
Good morning, sir. All personnel received awards are present.
Take your post, sir.
Aye, sir.
The honor graduate for Platoon 1000 and Company A is Derek Questel from Jacksonville, North Carolina. PSC Questel was recruited by Gunnery Sergeant Glenn and was trained by Senior Drill Instructor Staff Sergeant Philip Collins. The honor graduate for Platoon 1001 is Adrian Johnson from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. PLC Johnson was recruited by Sergeant Stoller and was trained by Senior Drill Instructor Staff Sergeant Joshua Guffey. The honor graduate for Platoon 1002 is Sean Bentley from Reynoldsburg, Ohio. PFC Bentley was recruited by Sergeant Vaughn and was trained by Senior Drill Instructor Sergeant Stephen Young. The honor graduate for Platoon 1004 is D'Amico Finaro from Muskegon, Michigan. PFC Finaro was recruited by Staff Sergeant Corrick and was trained by Senior Drill Instructor Staff Sergeant Zebulon Ping. The honor graduate for Platoon 1005 is Jeremy Brown from Oconee, Georgia. PFC Browns was recruited by Staff Sergeant Smith and was trained by Senior Drill Instructor Staff Sergeant Christopher Farrell. The honor graduate for Platoon 1006 is Frank Summers from Baltimore, Maryland. PFC Summers was recruited by Sergeant White and was trained by Senior Drill Instructor Staff Sergeant Bradley Chapman. Ladies and gentlemen, the distinguished graduates of Company A.
And we'll fill back to reveal. Yeah. All right. We'll fill back to reveal when you turn. Okay.
Out! Out!
Ladies and gentlemen, refreshment will be served behind the reviewing stand immediately following the ceremony. The drill instructors of our graduating platoons and various officers of the command will be present and pleased to meet with you. Please rise for the Marine Salmon, the final dismissal.
First Sergeant!
Ladies and gentlemen, the First Sergeant of Company A, First Sergeant Peter Pete.
No camera came loose.
Good morning, sir. Come before Sergeant Warring's order.
Yeah.
Charge of dismissal coming. Aye, aye, sir.
Senior drill instructors! Dismiss! Have! Hotels!
The senior drill instructors will now dismiss their platoons. This is the last and probably the most welcome order the new Marines receive from their senior drill instructors.